here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're up the over 760 regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because we all know YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Socials, Instagram, and X, as always, down below in the description, along with a link to that Joker Voice merch store. Again, another shout out to Jacob Ironside for the thumbnail here. Okay, so we got some stuff going on in the world of professional wrestling we're going to talk about. We have a legacy family that's got some very good news. Gail Kim fires back at Kenny Omega. A current WWE champion is actually excited about coming back to Las Vegas. A world champion calls upon fans to make a political statement. No, I'm not joking about that. So let's not waste any time on this. Just jump right in.
And here we go.
Now, we're going to start with an absolutely wonderful story here involving one of pro wrestling's legacy families. Now, early last week, Bret the Hitman Hart took to his Instagram to announce that his daughter Jade has won her battle with breast cancer. Now, Bret, a cancer survivor himself, thanked family, friends, and fans for their continued support. And he added another F to this list here, saying that through faith, nothing is impossible. On behalf of everyone at Wednesday Nights Overbooked, we send our continued support to the Hart family and to Jade herself. Way to go, girl. Way to go.
Well done. Well done.
We're going to move over to the current product of the WWE. And over the last about year and a half, maybe 2 years, fans have become very aware of the contracts signed by the in-ring talent, when the contracts are coming up, and about how long and what the duration of these contracts are going to be. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have taken this into account into my own fantasy booking, matches, or storylines. Well, according to Fightful Select, WWE talent Big Bronson Reed has been performing under a renewed contract that has completely gone under the radar. And to top it off, we're going to be seeing the Oscilla for quite some time, as it is reported to be a long-term, multi-year deal.
Now we're talking.
And we've got an update on a story we touched on last week about an exchange between AEW EVP Kenny Omega and retired pro wrestling legend Gail Kim. In an interview with the Huge Pop podcast, Gail Kim gave her thoughts that she thought that Kenny Omega got trapped into posting his cryptic tweet that just fueled the sickos to continue their online dogpile of her. Now, ultimately, she laughed away when she called Kenny's quote-unquote very derogatory comment, insisting that he should have reached out to her privately to discuss the matter. You know, like a professional. From one women's champion to a current women's champion, WWE Women's Undisputed Champion Tiffany Stratton, in an interview with Sidewalks Entertainment, was asked about WrestleMania 42 coming back here to Las Vegas. The 26-year-old champion talked about previous year WrestleMania 41 being her first WrestleMania, and that coming back to Las Vegas was an exciting opportunity. Of course, citing that the WWE is hosting SmackDown the Friday before, the 2 nights of WrestleMania, NXT Stand and Deliver, and the following Monday Night Raw. She's excited about heading to the Strip and doing all the fun little parties and stuff. I get it. She's young. The Strip, sure. I mean, we locals here know that that's just lame.
I'm just saying.
And finally, a story that's a bit of a head scratcher, if you ask me, as we move on over to AEW. Now, this story comes to us from Wrestling News. AEW World Champion Adam Hangman Page, after an episode of Dynamite, took to social media, encouraging the sickos to make a political statement. Now, taking to his account on Blue Sky, that's adorable. He said something not so adorable. He said, quote, fuck ICE airing commercials during Dynamite. Let them know, end quote. And then provided links to the feedback pages for TBS and the parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery.
Are you stupid or something?
Now, this is not the first time that the federal law enforcement entity has drawn the attention from AEW. On an episode of TV in a cross-promotion event held in Mexico City with the promotion CMLL, Brody King noticeably wore an Abolish ICE t-shirt as part of his ring gear.
You're not very bright, are you?
Clearly, neither of these guys understand how a network generates revenue, or that making a political statement potentially alienates about half of what audience you guys have left.
That's a fact.
But hey, these are just some of the stories and some of my thoughts. I want to hear yours down below in the comments. And be sure to tune in 6 p.m. Pacific, this channel, as me and the guys will be talking about some of this stuff and a whole lot more as we head in to Crown Jewel Perth. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.
I'd say you better